What's up, party people? I'm John McNeil, and this is Unpeeled. Today I'm joined by
Dr. Draw, Eugene Draw.
And what is Dr. Draw?
Dr. Draw is something that started from the streets of Toronto, basically on the street corners like here, Queen and Spadina, Queen and Bathurst. I used to be a busker for many years, and people were coming up to me saying that my music was enlightening them throughout the whole day. Going from A to Z, from their job to home. I was giving them a bit of energy, and I made it into a career.
Yeah, because you give it. Like there's no holding back.
No, there's no half-ass stuff.
There's jumping to hip shaking to dancing and getting in people's faces.
Exactly.
You're there to make sure that you're changing people's moods whether they like it or not.
But honestly, everything I've learned from the streets of Toronto. This is like something like this is how I interpret the people here. I take their energies, recycle through myself, and give it back to them.
Yeah. So how would you describe your music? Where does it come from? You play violin, but sometimes unorthodox violin.
Well, there's so many avenues to Dr. Draw. So there's a lot of like the stuff that I do, which is like high fashions. I worked for Louis Vuitton for 8 years. So I traveled the world like dressing up in these costumes and performing and stuff. But every time
you played with Philharmonics and stuff around the world.
But it's always the same. It's always just trying to like literally capture the energy and give it back. And it's just meticulous work sometimes. But what I liked about tonight, it was pure energy.
Yeah,
I was just
like you were saying, it was improvisation. But isn't I'm a former musician as well. Isn't that the best? Like,
it is the best.
Improvisation is the purest art form I think there is. Whether if it's on stage, improvising, you know, doing that type of art, or improvising as a musician, there's no pure art form.
No, but it's honesty.
Because you're in the moment.
It's honesty. Like I find, to be honest, like with a lot of things that I do, I can't think too far ahead.
Yes.
It has to be in the moment. And it's stressful because you don't know what to expect. Like every day I stress, and I do like 5 to 6 shows a week, and I'm just like, what the hell am I gonna do? How am I gonna make it work? And once I see people in front of me, it all comes into fruition. Today was really nice because I felt like more of a kid today.
Yeah.
Because it's like
fun to see.
Yeah, it was just like oh, we're gonna fool around with this shit, like, and we've been like practicing, just like working on riffs for the past 2 weeks. But a lot of it is riffing. Yeah. A lot of it is just sitting in the pocket, just.
It's riffing and feeling the crowd. Like
exactly.
You have the ability to change on a dime. Like they're not feeling this, let's move on.
Exactly.
You won't stay and dwell like where a calculated, formulated song. You're stuck. You have to follow the format.
But even with the songs that we're preparing, what I do in my full band shows, there's still enough space for improvisation. Yeah. Like, and I would say like, sorry, just to retract a bit. There we go. Yeah, it's all right. No, it's always, to be honest, it always comes back to the street in a weird kind of way. Yeah. Because like in a day you would have thousands of people passing you by, and you have to like Toonie or Looney was a bit of like a token for what you were doing. Yeah. But everyone else was like learning songs. For me as a kid, it was just like, I can't learn shit. Like, I'm just literally just gonna improvise something that they give back to me. Yeah. And then so like it became a career.
Yeah, no, that's just like that's exactly
because it's not self-indulgent.
The feeling that I get from this, I'm gonna feed off of you and give you the same energy that you're giving me.
Awesome, thanks.
Right? That's what I try to do. You're mimicking your audience, right?
Absolutely.
And you don't want to let them down. So you want to, if they have the energy, you want to keep that energy up.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. Like I'm just lucky enough to have people that I work with that understand it. They're not too pretentious. They're not like, oh, we have to do it very meticulous. Like, we went through all that stages. Went through like this has to, like prog rock kind of things. And but now it's just like it's back to square one. Let's just have fun.
Yeah, that's it.
If you're not having fun, what the hell is the point of having this career in the first place? Exactly.
Yeah, but you're very experimental. You're not afraid to try different genres like that. No. That we were talking earlier. That Nemesis video you did is unreal. That is a ton of fun.
Well, Scott Jackson was a Canadian beatbox champion.
Yeah.
Like, he is like biological performer.
Yeah,
it's in his blood.
unreal.
But when we started working together, because we're part of the same breakdancing crews and part of the same hip hop crews.
You're picking Dylan Hennessy, like you're working with the best of the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everyone, it's like, and we're not doing this particularly just for the money. Like,
no,
this is not
money?
Exactly. It's like, but there's something to it. Like with beatbox, it was Scott Jackson, which is interesting. Where we formed our crew Nemesis, but we wouldn't go into the direction of just doing pop tunes that everyone wanted to do. Like, I hate when people do remixes. Yeah. I am done of people doing covers. Yeah. I'm not impressed. I get freaking emails and messages every day. You should check out this guy who's done the version of this.
I am and I'm not. I have to disagree just a touch because I like it when someone takes a song and rewrites a song.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little different than doing their own version of the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you're absolutely right. But the thing about it is, like, what inspires me most at this stage in my life is, like, innovation.
Yeah.
Like,
going for it.
Exactly.
No,
and
like you did tonight. You put yourself out there, and it's a scary thing, and you hope that the audience gets it and returns it back to you.
They always will.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's never a day that, like, we have an audience that doesn't respond to.
Kids, pay attention to this. This is self-confidence. Learn it. Put yourself out there, and you will get it back in return.
It's true. It's absolutely true. And I just want to tell performers, is like, you don't necessarily have to do so many covers. I want to see what's truly inside your heart.
Where's your heart and soul?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then that's what inspires me.
Yeah, that's
and
what inspires
otherwise
me
I'm
too.
getting exactly
yeah,
like.
It does.
And when I see Dylan Hennessy,
if I walk into a room and I see a musician, I know instantly if this is for me or not. And it doesn't even sometimes matter about what they're playing. It's can I feel it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what's great about Toronto as well.
Yeah.
Because we like, even though a lot of venues have closed down, we still have many more opening.
Yeah.
And all the open mics and all the stuff that's going on. The problem is, I think we should literally have a massive Toronto ensemble.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Some art collective that just people weave in and out of.
And it's like, it's not, like, it doesn't be a business thing. It just literally has to be like homies coming together, like, and we just freaking do shit.
Here's the throw. Why don't you start one?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Like, I've been doing this.
People, contact them in.
Because my second home at the moment is South Asia.
Yep.
So I go to South Asia quite a bit. And what I found there is that, like, people are extremely good musicians, great performers.
Yep.
But they want something from Canada that is not particularly Canada the way that Canada sells to the world. It's not Justin Bieber and stuff. It's like, it's something that's very authentic, that's very dark. It's not overproduced.
Yep.
So I'm trying to put together a Team Canada kind of thing.
Team Canada.
Yeah.
Look out for Team Canada.
Because we have all this shit, like, worldwide. And it's like, if I bring these homies out there, like, people will appreciate it.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure homies from here would love to go over there and bring that audience. Yeah.
Oh my God, the audience there is insane.
Yeah.
They just get so lit whenever you do, and as long as it's interesting and new and creative, and it's
they
like,
appreciate it
because people here are a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they pass by
verse,
like
chorus, bridge,
exactly.
chorus, done.
And then, but that's like, so is people's careers.
Yeah.
When I try to explain to people, I'm just like, if you stick to like a regiment and the formula, like there's no future in that. There is no future in that. You might have 2 singles or 1 single at most.
Which is not bad. If you have a single, you could live comfortably, potentially. Potentially harder these days.
It used to be easier back, but now it's like, honestly, personal self-expression is the most important thing.
100%. And people, oh no, go ahead, sorry.
Well, so sorry to interrupt, but the thing is, like, the Japanese have this amazing marketing strategy, is that, like, if you express your thought honestly and purely, there's at least going to be 1,000 people that will appreciate it. There's 1,000 people worldwide that would love what you do.
Yes.
But it all takes a bit of self-confidence to be like, this is who I am, and bring it out there. Yeah. People would love it. You don't have to settle for less. Yep. Be yourself and, like, invest everything you possibly can into it. Like, don't let people say, like,
I agree.
And honestly, like, all the advices that people give to people, like, you have to be like this, like that, don't listen to that.
Just be you.
Be you, exactly.
I think after this, you're going to do your TED Talk. Like, I think you've prepped on this. No, but you're very articulate, and it rings true, I think, to most musicians that you got to be your authentic self.
Well, the problem is that like people when they're young, they get discouraged a bit or encouraged by the business aspect of it. Yep. The honesty of it is that if you want to be in the long term, that you have to develop your own voice, your own style. Yep. If you want to be for a bit, then you follow what people tell you. Yeah, exactly. What's going on but if you want to have a career that's 40, 50 years long, like it's just literally express yourself every day, invest time in yourself. Don't listen to anyone's advice as to what you should be. Just freaking give it out. For sure.
So people are going to find out more information about you. Where are they going online?
Well, I have my website that I'm trying to update regularly. Okay. It's drdraw.ca. Cool. And then mostly on Facebook, honestly.
Facebook, Draw, yeah, you got Dr. YouTube Draw. Videos.
We got everything.
Me. And just Google me.
Nemesis is awesome. That's my new project.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I truly appreciate your time.
Thank you, brother,
thank you, man.
All right. Thank you for all the support, man.
You're welcome.
This is going to be awesome.
Peace out, party people.
Yeah.
Yeah.